Government of Karnataka inks MoU with Novo Nordisk Education Foundation to launch Changing Diabetes Barometer program. MoU ceremony was presided by Honorable Minister for Health, Government of Karnataka Shri Dinesh Gundu Rao and Dr. Naveen Bhatt IAS Mission Director NHM, Mr. Vikrant Shrotriya, Managing Trustee, Novo Nordisk Education Foundation and also Shri Harish Gupta, Principal Secretary Government of Karnataka and Mr. John Dauber, CVP and MD Novo Nordisk GBS.
At this juncture, when we came across, we said that this is the right beginning to kick-start something called as a diabetes barometer. Now, some of you might see us as a commercial company because we are here in India for access of our products. But just to let you know that our footprints started in Bangalore as a healthcare organization when nobody was there, and we started way back in the 90s. From there on, we have become a force as the 4th largest multinational company in India and number 1 when it comes to diabetes care and also in hemophilia. And not only us, we also brought, sir, our shared services, which has now become a rage and many more organizations have come in. It started 2 decades ago, and you can see John Dauber is here. We have got more than 4,000 people who are part and parcel of this healthcare delivery, a place for innovation from Bangalore, supporting the global work. And if you think that is more than enough, we have got Novo Nordisk Engineering, sir, which has got 500 people sitting next to our office, doing the infrastructure work in the biotech space. We have got Novozymes, which is a leading enzyme manufacturer, again based out of Whitefield. And if it was not that much, as a Novo Nordisk Foundation or Novo Nordisk Holding, we have also invested in the Genome, which is a biotech startup, a genomic startup, and also Manipal Hospital. So we are also now invested in Manipal Hospital. So I am hugely proud of this initiative and coming forward of the Health Minister, Mr. Gundu Rao, to take forward this step. So thank you very much, and we remain committed towards Karnataka.
As you are all aware, diabetes is a single most silent killer in the current generation, where we are finding the prevalence of diabetes even in those candidates who are lesser than 30 years of their age. We are being told under the program of diabetes control, the main area of neglect or the concern which we are currently having is the pre-diabetic management and the dietary interventions and the control of diabetes before that becomes a full-fledged disease. In this regard, we have come forward to have an agreement with Novo Nordisk where the knowledge sharing shall happen, where Novo Nordisk will be giving us valuable inputs with respect to the newer methodology of, say, detection, newer methodology of prevention of the spread of disease, as well as dietary interventions and the knowledge being imparted, which will be taken by our State Institute of Health and Family Welfare. The people of State and Health Institute and Health and Family Welfare will then impart the training to our district training centers, and the district training centers will then impart the training to all our physicians, the ASHA workers, the community health officers, and the frontline workers. So in this way, taking the brain or taking the knowledge from Novo Nordisk, we will be imparting it into our health department. Thank you.
I think, importantly for today, it's very, very clear to Novo Nordisk that the medicine is only a small part of the overall spectrum of improving diabetes care for people around the world. And education is super important, empowerment is super important, and delivering the care as close to the patient as possible. And that's why we're here, that's why you're here, and that's why we are so delighted to partner with the government in being able to bring care, quality of care and education closer to people here in Bengaluru and across this state. So thank you very much for the...
ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದಂಥ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಎದುರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಿಂದಲೂ ಹಲವಾರು ಕ್ರಮಗಳು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸನ್ನು ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಿಸಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಿವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅದು ಭಾಳ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನೋವೋ ನಾರ್ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ ಅವರು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇ ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಸ್ ಟು support in exchange of the knowledge that they have on how we can manage, prevent and control diabetes and also catch diabetes at the earlier stage, that is the pre-diabetic stage. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ pre-diabetic ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆದರೆ then it becomes easier for us and also for the person to manage his lifestyle and his habits so that he doesn't become diabetic. So that otherwise he'll have to get into medication and regular medication and it becomes a lifelong disease. So before allowing it to become a lifelong disease, how we can prevent it, that is also one of the key areas that Novo Nordisk is coming forward to help us with. What are the methods and the methodology in to practice on the field so that we can find result early. And throughout the state, we will be training our people who will be going on training our doctors, training our personnel, and they will further go and impart the training in the district and taluk level. So I want to thank Novo Nordisk for coming forward to do this, and it is a good gesture on their part, and it is one of the most well-known companies in the world in pharmaceutical business and medical field business. So they are a well-established multi-billion-dollar company. It is a good thing. I welcome it, but I feel for a huge company like Novo Nordisk, this is a very small program. I think we should really invest in a much more bigger way with us. Because this is something that we can also do. I think definitely what you're going to be helping us will help us, whatever that knowledge impartation that is going to happen. But this is a known subject and even our people also are well aware of diabetes, importance of diabetes, detection of diabetes, all that. But Novo Nordisk, I think, being a multi-billion-dollar company, should come forward in a bigger way. This could be just a beginning. I hope in the future you can come forward in a bigger way to get involved and support in real ways so that our people benefit. Because resources are always scarce for us. For government, resources are never enough. We have always a financial constraint and resource constraint. So if you can partner with us in some of these programs that we are rolling out, or some of the ideas that you and we come out with, other than you, if you can come and participate there, I think that will have a much more real, more meaningful and more have a higher impact on the health sector in Karnataka. And